Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Chalice Chats. Also, if you're watching this in real time, Happy New Year! Welcome to 2023, again, in real time. We'll see what happens to that as we go forward. I realized that was a rather obscure way of phrasing what I meant, which was, we'll see how much that idea of a Happy New Year continues to apply to me as I go forward into this dungeon, and if I recall correctly, the remaining place that I need to explore is a giant infested swamp. So, it could be quite nasty. It could be a nasty New Year. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Oh, and by the way, as that drop probably tipped you off, I am maxed on bullets. I believe I am also maxed on blood vials. That's what going back to the dream has done for me. Now, I'm also remembering that I have not killed a certain, here we go, gargoyle enemy. Hello there. Miss please. Thank you. And down you go. Give me a nice gem. Maybe. Maybe. It looked like it was a nourishing gem, but I don't know if it'll actually be useful. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be nice to potentially come back to get all these guys. So I'm going to go down this. I'm going to put off the swamp. I'm going to put off the swamp as long as I possibly can. This might reconnect immediately to the swamp, so who knows. Alternatively, I do have a little bit of a theory in that I believe, oh, maybe it's both. Maybe both things are true, looking at this. I believe because there was a one-way door in a swampy area in the pre-boss path, I kind of suspect that this lower section here is going to connect up with that. But we'll see. Anyway, max blood bullets, and still max blood bullets. Not blood bullets, you know what I mean, quicksilver bullets. Okay. Oh, and there's a third way to go? Really? No? No, I'm just crazy. Not surprising. These grates throw me off. When you have a door behind a grate, it throws me off. Okay, this is the oil swamp. Goodbye. Again, putting that one off as long as possible. I'm just straight heal this. Okay, now, on the lookout for oozes. Also, turning my lantern back on. Died a bunch. And I almost didn't see these little depressions in the hall here, but those are always worth checking as well. You never know when there's enemies lurking inside. Traps to trigger. Hidden treasures to find. Rarely. Not as common to find hidden treasures down those little spaces, but not unheard of either. Okay. Not seeing any ooze. I'm hearing a miner working away. Hello there. Yep, you can just keep mining in peace for all I care. Yep, I've replenished the one blood vial. Looks like there was more than just one. Because my blood vials are also maxed, so I can't pick up any more. Can't seem to go further that way. Okay, so this does not seem... Oh, this is a wagon wheel. I thought it was another enemy. This does not seem... thank you for missing. To reconnect back the way I thought it would. So, what was this? Okay, blood vials. That's probably worth making blood bullets for in that case. Yeah, there's even more blood vials there. Alright, well, if I stay alive and need more bullets and or blood vials, I'll know where to come. But if this hallway doesn't reconnect to that... what's it called? If that passage doesn't reconnect to that one-way door, what does? That was a waste of my time versus durability. Before I smack this other wall, let me just switch out. Okay. Huh. What's going on? Maybe it'll reconnect in the swamp area. We're about to find out. Also, what's going to happen with my fire weapon in the swamp? Will enemies take extra fire damage from it? This is a great mystery. Is this going to be just the reconnect back to the main room? We're going to find out. If it is, it's not here. There it is. I'm gonna guess this is the main room right here because the elevator is just, yeah, it's just a hole in the floor. So it stands to reason that the official entrance wouldn't be too far away. Okay, so this, I keep wanting to call it fencing. This like plank setup goes quite far around that way, but that cannon with the giant strap to it. Listen to me. That giant with the cannon strapped to it will almost certainly start to fire on me if I go in that direction. So what am I going to do about this? I know the passage across was where the lever was. It's looking like I can sneak around pretty well. So I could probably use my typical resources, my slow and steady strategy to deal with that giant there. Possibly that giant as well. Which, you know, that will leave me low on resources. But I can skip past it for everybody else. Hey, I want to find out. Okay, you've stepped into the swamp. 682. That was a nice fiery effect. I think that probably did something for me. Follow me out of the swamp. Okay. Ow, I'm gonna die. 682. Well, I have need of blood vials all of a sudden. 818. Oh, but maybe that was a different attack? No. I think they just burn more, like, flagrantly. They're just throwing blood vials at me. Alright, since, actually, I've been getting enough extra resources that I think maybe I am going to employ the snipe from a distance strategy against these giants. Starting with this one. So I will save you the bother. I will just cut ahead until that has been successful, or well, either that or I die. I figure I'll show that. But in any case, I will see you soon. And that's the end of that giant up in flames. Okay. As you can see, I have done a pretty good job of staying up on my resources. I think I'm going to clear out this part of the swamp before I bother with that other giant. I don't know what it's guarding. I don't know what this, just killing this one has gained me access to. It looks like there's another section over here. So I might want to explore this area before coming back and dealing with the rest of the swamp some other time. Take this swamp by halves, maybe? I don't know. It was not easy dealing with that giant, but I did. Hello there. Hi, I see you looking at me. Do you want to come this way? No? Alright, that suits me just fine. Yep, you keep... Nope. Well, you changed your mind, huh? Alright, I understand. I understand. I represent a threat to you. However, you seem to not be in the best place to get to me. So, there we go. Thank you for that. And I'm glad I don't have to figure out how on earth to get where you are. That's a good thing. Okay, so gotta still be wary of that other giant there. Definitely want to take out that enemy one way or the other. I gotta weigh up... whether it's worth it to explore this swamp by halves or what. Hey there. Yep, back down to death with you. Okay. Is that a madness or an ooze? I can never tell in a swamp if it's a madness or an ooze. It's funny. Past experience tells me it's an ooze. It's also rather large. It's probably an ooze. So, on the one hand... the Executioner's Gloves are real good at dealing with oozes. On the other hand, giant. I was also a little bit worried that people up here would start throwing things at me, but they haven't done so. So, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna explore up this ladder, see what I can find. Risk pushing my resources a bit, but I think it's a reasonable risk. I'm hearing something very strange. Something like raspy. Okay, I thought there was going to be like a door, but this appears to be just going around. Maybe this is just a very long way, because I remember the planking went on for quite a ways in one direction. Maybe this is just a very long, lengthy plank section. That might be something over there? How much do I dare to explore? The fact that it's the cannon giant that's alive makes things a little bit trickier. So what I think I'm going to do is, now that I've learned that there's no like immediate doorway to explore over in that direction, is cut out again and see if I can't deal with this cannon giant over here in the same resource-intensive fashion, and hopefully prove successful in that. And again, I will see you shortly. Welcome back, everyone. This is now a giantless swamp. It is merely filled with some enemies, as far as I can tell. Hi there. You looked like you were going to throw some fire at me, and then you didn't. I appreciate you not doing that. I also appreciate how easy it was to kill you. Especially compared to those giants. Alright, but while I'm in the fire swamp, and I've got the super cool, at least aesthetically pleasing effect. Ah, yes, give me more resources, thank you. And it was totally an ooze. I will use my fire weapon to kill things. And I'm curious just how self-contained this swamp is going to end up being. I saw you. I saw something back here. I knew it wasn't right. Thought you could trick me when I picked up that item, I bet. Look at all those blood vials. Man, so many more resources than the last time I killed 2 giants like that. Wild. Okay, I'm just gonna... Ooh, you got one shot for some reason. Did the oil effect actually do something? I have to watch that back. Oh. Okay. That's weird. I wonder why it's so intermittent, because that's gotta be the oil effect. Alright. Get some blood bullets here. What is this? Ho 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 ho! Looks like we have a treasure door. Well, well, well. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. But now that the giants are dead... Alright, this is the room that previously had a bunch of resources that I've pillaged sort of off-screen. That's the main entrance up that way. And you know what? Let's confirm that the ladder goes all the way around before I leave this main swamp section. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that fire damage. Feel like I got it on those last 2 enemies, but I didn't get it when I was specifically trying to test for it. I don't know what's going on with that. But, yeah, I mean, I'll take it when I can get it. And I'm pretty sure this is, in fact, just going to loop around. What's up there? Oh, that's the bridge. Okay. Yep. And this is the other ladder over here. So this section is something of a dead end. Presumably the noises I hear over in this direction are from across the bridge. Like those are rooms that you access by traveling across the bridge and flipping that switch. So, I mean, I might as well attack this wall. Probably nothing. Not gonna do this for all of them, but I might as well, since I gotta make my way back to that treasure door anyway. Presumably treasure door. It might just be another passage. I've been wrong about treasure doors before. It's just the particular set of patterns on that door made me think it might be a treasure door. This little, I think of it as like a scarab beetle, but I don't think it actually is. Circular embossed design there. Okay. What is down this passage? Gotta keep my eye out for ooze. Oh, uh-oh. Gotta keep my eye out for things that might be in these narrow little offshoot passages. Gotta keep my eyes open for regular enemies. There haven't been too many traps down these particular passages. but it couldn't be hurt to be careful of those two. Okay, I see a regular dude. Hi, regular dude. Die for me. Uh-oh. Got lucky on the timing of that dodge. So long. Alright. Is there anyone else? Maybe this is the loop back I was thinking of. Ah, yes. Here we are. I knew this was going to happen somewhere. I figured it would be in the down elevator, but turns out it was in a hidden extra room off the swamp. Oh, and I didn't... I checked that whole passage for oozes. I didn't check this room at all. That's funny. Okay, but I'm not seeing any. So, what's this? I got wishful thinking. It's going to be the Chikage. Nope. Yeah, I was bound to run into some regular Chalice materials, I think. All right. Well, looking at my blood echoes, I should have enough to replenish my stock in the... Well, I'll definitely have enough to replenish my stock in the dream, but I will also, excitingly, have enough to level up. So I'm going to be able to grab a level, increase my resources, all sorts of fun things like that. And then I will be back and, you know, since I fast-forwarded, essentially, skipped past dealing with those giants, we've got some time in this episode. Might as well take a look at what boss awaits us. I will see you again shortly. There have been a lot of cuts this episode. Dealing with two giants will do that to you, I suppose. By the way, that gargoyle reminded me, with its sheer presence, that I did not get the gem that I was hoping for from it. This one was not quite strong enough, as opposed to having the wrong defect, wasn't quite strong enough. But anyway, the gargoyle's behind us now. Let's find out who's through these double doors. Aha! It's our old friend, Larry. I still think that's funny. Okay, the bloodletting beast. Oh, and it's occurred to me that, Am I dead? Nope. Cool. Am I dead now? Nope. Cool. It's occurred to me, I probably shouldn't have double healed that, but what have you. Let me finish my thought here. Yes, it's occurred to me that I was saying in the last episode that there might be some by popular demand feature. Oh yeah, keep missing. Yep. My favorite. Okay. Yeah, wrong time. Whoo boy. Anyway, to actually finish the thought, I was saying in the previous episode that there was the potential for a by popular demand return to some extemporaneous translation thoughts, even though they were pretty terrible for me in the moment. But it occurred to me that this might be the end of the dungeon right here, and that we're out of runway. And in that case, no matter what the popular demand, there simply will be no option for it. And honestly, the way that I was feeling after that episode, I can live with that, sure. So we'll find out soon whether or not there's going to be a fourth and final layer. I think it can be a little bit deceptive when the boss is actually in the arena, even though it looks like there isn't one right now. But we'll find out soon. And if there is no fourth layer for this dungeon, if it's just the 3, and I mean, this is a pretty final sort of boss. I'm probably dead again. Cool. He bit my head off. I love that. All right. Well, I'll be back to really finish the thought soon. It's very simple, really. If there is no layer 4, and this is the end of the dungeon, then there will be no more opportunity for popular demand to make me do any more instant translation sort of thoughts. I think I had raised the Ring of Betrothal as a possibility. Might not be a possibility, I'm sorry. I think I'll probably put a little disclaimer in the previous episode when I'm editing it to allow for that as well. Or, after I defeat this boss, we might find out for sure that there is a fourth layer, and it won't matter, and I won't have to put that disclaimer at all. I won't know until I beat the boss. But while the editing version of me can sort of time travel, the player version of me cannot. So I'm just going to have to deal with this boss fight. And since we've already talked about the boss name, excuse me, just punched me to death. Since we've already talked about the boss name, since we've already talked about the boss lore on multiple occasions, really, there's not much more to say about this particular boss. So that means that if this particular attempt right here isn't successful, and judging by the past couple of bouts, it probably won't be, I'm simply going to go straight into montage mode, and we will find out soon whether or not anything I've been talking about in terms of Layer 4 is indeed a real possibility or not. Alright, so not having to make points means I can just talk through my thoughts in the fight. I like when you miss. I don't like when you jump. I like to make sure I don't get too far into the zone. There's that slam attack that I hate so much from the other version of this fight. And is it a punch? Nope, it's a dive. Okay. Got him. Alright, and get the leg. That's the big tip for this particular fight, if I recall correctly, is go for those legs. Yeah. I think I got some advice on the timing for that attack as well. Something about when he closes his fingers into the fist is the time to dodge it. But the... nope, it's the slam. Oh, I'm alive! Holy smokes! I wrote myself off completely. Maybe I'll die this time. Nope. Alright, well. Still going. Not sure for how much longer. But I am. Yeah. I knew that was risky. I knew that was risky. Alright. I'll see you at the end of another montage. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but this is pretty tough. take it. Got it. Got smacked. Okay. Thank you for roaring. Uh-huh. Just healing. Yeah, I'm doing it. Get me up. Ah. Got it. Goodness gracious. Is this gonna be it? I think it is. Not like that, it's not. Are you dead? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whoo. Welcome back, everyone. That was a long, drawn-out, difficult fight. But we've done it. We have defeated the... I want to say blood-starved beast, but I know that's wrong. So, as usual, I am completely disoriented after this fight. Okay, we have a new lantern, and it looks like we have nowhere else to go. So, yeah, my potential ROM theory is potentially supported. Probably more knowledgeable tomb prospectors can verify that. And we can always... oh man, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even care. I'm just happy I won. Gotta celebrate my victories. Okay, so this is the end of this Chalice. That also means this is the end of the Chalice chats. Who'da thunk it? This was one of the hardest boss fights in terms of time spent that I've done. I think Dark Beast Parl still comes out a little bit on top. 3 hours of attempts as opposed to 2 hours and like 50 minutes of attempts. But as you can tell by my quotation of time, it's a pretty near run thing. So thank you all for joining me for all of these Chalice chats for this extended series in particular. I know kind of the main story path is where the most concentration of new and interesting things lies, and this was kind of just an extra way of doing it. But, you know, I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you had fun coming along for the journey. And this is still the New Year's episode. I've been recording so long, it's hard for me to remember. So, how fitting it is to begin the year with the ending of a long-running series. I don't really know how to close it out. The Chalice chats end as they began, in a total muddle. There is no next time, but thank you all very much for watching. See you in Translation Born.